updated, but please I am going to do my best to be the best son that I can be. I need you guys just to ask your parents for $1. Honestly, just 100,000 people watch this video. $1 per $100 per person. $1 per person is $100,000, and that will last them a good half a year for good care, really good care, and everything is going to him. This is going to care. This is going to treatment. You know, it takes a lot of balls. It takes a lot of confidence to do something like this.
Here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini here. It's fun to drive up here in the Hollywood Hills.
This is the most important video that I'm making on my channel. 2-car garage, very spacious. I actually like it a lot. And you know, I might work on the car in here. You know, even though I'm not really too much of a car guy, even though I have this car, I don't really know too much about cars. So, you know, this is the garage right here, 2-car garage. Let's take you guys inside. All right, so this is inside. Get over. Refrigerator, LED lights. I want to show you guys another cool feature to this house that I, you know, recently. So these shades, you see those shades, and there's shades over here as well, but these can be controlled by one click of a button. I ain't touching nothing. Look at that. What? Oh yeah, it's actually doing that right now. That is also the cloud couch. The most comfortable couch. Bang! Yes! That is actually freaking beautiful. That is so sick. What? This is called the cloud couch, which is one of the most comfortable couches ever, I swear to God. And then we got that 85-inch Sony TV, which is probably the best. Oh my God, let me just show you. The picture on this is insane. Still got the LEDs in the back, guys. The LEDs make a, oh my God. Master bedroom, ladies and gentlemen. We got the LEDs underneath the bed. I'm telling you, man, these LEDs make a huge difference. I also want to say big shout out to TCL for hooking me up with this 75-inch TV too. LED lights in the back as well. And yeah, guys, big shout out to them. They actually sent me this 75-inch, so I'm gonna leave their stuff linked in the description box. More affordable than the one downstairs. Let me tell you guys that. That 85-inch was damn expensive.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we're gonna be talking about something a little controversial. So we're gonna be talking about Korean and him reverse boosting or manipulating the game in some way. So you might be asking, how do I know he's doing this? I've been getting some like stats down pretty much from his videos and stuff. And but first, let me explain to you guys what skill-based matchmaking is. So if you don't know, in this game there is a matchmaking, so it puts you into games based on how good you are or how good you've been doing, like recently, like the last 5 games are pretty important, right? But also just like in general what your stats are, mainly your KD and your score per minute. But obviously, you know, like all these stats go in hand. If you have a high KD, your score per minute and your accuracy are probably pretty high as well, right? Or they're better than an average player. So that's just how skill-based works. It puts you into games against people your skill. That's the whole point. And the reason they do this is to protect, you know, bad players, but at the end of the day, it ends up hurting bad players because people do bad on purpose so they could get put into these easier lobbies. So that's what reverse boosting is. So pretty much you just go negative on purpose, and then the game thinks you're a bad player, so it puts you into other lobbies with bad players, but you're not a bad player, you're a really good player. And then you try and you get all these amazing gameplays and, you know, all this other stuff. So yeah, that's what I think he's doing, and I'm gonna be showing you guys some stats that pretty much prove it. And yeah, let's get into it. So those numbers on the screen are my stats compared to his stats. So the first thing I want to do is show you guys that me and him we're not, you know, there's not a huge gap between us skill wise. As we go through the stats, he has a slightly higher KD than me, but I have a way higher win-loss. I have a higher accuracy by a pretty good margin. 3% is pretty big. You know, that's a difference between 17 and 20. You know what I'm saying? Like 3% is a pretty big difference. Now, score per minute, I can't actually figure out what his score per minute is, but from going off of the leaderboards and all his stats on the leaderboards, it's probably somewhere around the low 400s. But I'll give him benefit of the doubt. I'll just put 400 to 450. It's definitely somewhere between there. It's probably more like a 415 or so. And then he has a couple hundred games more than me, pretty much almost exactly 200 games more than me. So he's played the game more than me. And honestly, my stats are slightly better than his, right? But it depends what you look at. It depends what you value. I'm sure he leaves a lot of games. That's why his win-loss is so low. But I have a much higher score per minute. My score per minute is pretty high, guys. 545 is very, very, very high in this game. Most good players have like a 300 to a 400. I have a 545, and yeah, so his KD is slightly higher than mine, but I have the higher win-loss by a lot. I do play by myself. I win a lot of my games, and I have a slightly higher accuracy as well. So the stats, they're pretty similar. They're comparable, right? So in reality, me and him should be getting thrown into some of the same lobbies, right? I've never played against him this year. I've played against him before, but not in this game. So now I'm gonna show you guys some gameplay from one of his videos. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you gameplay from his hacking video. This is from like 3 days ago, and I'll throw the thumbnail on the screen now. So this is the first video we're gonna be talking about, and I'm gonna be showing you guys some gameplay from the video. I'm gonna be showing you guys the stats of the players he's playing against. So yeah, let's get into that. Alright guys, so this is gameplay from his channel, so it's obviously from him, and this is the hacking video which I just showed you guys, and this is on Arklov Peak, and you guys are going to be surprised about who he's playing against, and he doesn't even like nuke these guys or anything, and these kids he's playing against are horrendous. So he doesn't show the scoreboard, which he does this often, right? In the games where he does good, he doesn't show the scoreboard, so you can't see the other team's levels or their names. But obviously if you watch the game close enough, you look at the kill feed, you can see the names of the players, right? So I watched this whole damn game, and I got as many of their names as I could. Most of them are on the other team. I think 1 or 2 of these kids are on his team, but the rest of them are on the other team, right? And actually, no, wait. I think 1 kid is on his team, and everyone else is on the other team, because it's 10v10, I'm pretty sure. So there was a lot of different names that I got, and I pulled their stats. So yeah, so these are their stats. So yeah, guys, look at those numbers, man. Look at these guys. These are their KDs, right? By the way, these are their KDs. 0.62, 1.01, 0.78, 0.61, 0.58, 0.83, 0.95. Those are not good stats. They're not. Do you guys know what Korean's KD is? Remember his KD from when I showed you guys. It was a 2.94, I think, or 94 or 93. This guy's KD is pretty much a 3, and you're telling me he's in lobbies with people who have a 0.58? That's ridiculous, guys. I mean, just look at this gameplay. Just go back like a minute ago when he was on the stairs. These kids are literally behind him and they're not shooting him. That's how bad these people that he's playing against are. And remember what I told you in the beginning of the video. There is a matchmaking set to not let this happen. You are put into games based on how good you are. You are put into games with people near your skill. So yet somehow this guy who has a 3 KD pretty much is getting put into a game with Pitbull Padre over here who got a 0.62. I mean, come on, guys, like something's up here. There's 2 ways. There's 2 ways this goes, right? One way, he's somehow cheating, he's reverse boosting, or he's manipulating the system somehow. Maybe he has a friend who he joins off of and they have bad stats on purpose and then he leaves or something. But so it's either that he's manipulating the system somehow, or he's literally the best player in the world and they cannot find people his skill level. And like I said, I've played him before. Trust me, he's not the best player in the world, okay? No offense to him, he's a great player, but he's not the best player in the world. Heck, I might even be better than him. I don't know, I don't want to say that. It has nothing to do between me and him, but like, he's not the best player in the world, so they should be putting him into better lobbies. This guy's a 3 KD, and they're putting him into games with Pitbull Padre and the other guy who has a 0.58. I mean, guys, like, something's going on fishy here. Like, look at this game, guys. So this is his Odin video from a couple days ago as well, and he drops a nuke in this gameplay, right? I just want you guys to look at these people he's playing. Look at this. Look, he just killed your teammate next to you and you're looking the other way. Look how bad these people he's playing are. This is a completely different game, completely different day, completely different video. Look how lost these people are. He's just slaughtering them in their spawn, and look, they're running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Look, this guy doesn't even hit him once. This guy's running into a box. I mean, guys, Korean's a great player. He should not be playing people like this. The game, so you're telling me that he's getting put into lobbies like this? Like, that guy shot him and he still got turned on, bro. How bad are you? Look at these guys. Look how lost they are, man. Look at this. You just shot him in the back, right? Watch what happens. You just clearly saw this guy. You shot him in the back. Where'd you go? Why'd you just leave him? The person who just shot Korean literally just left him. He just left him here. Like, this is such a joke. And he continues to drop nukes on kids like this. Like, look, I'll just skip to the end of this video because you could go watch this for yourself. He's playing some people who are either, one, just so bad, or they could literally be, like, actually disabled. Like, no joke, guys. Like, these people might be disabled. That's how bad they are. They're running into walls. Like, they are recruit bot level. So let me just skip to end where he drops a nuke and he shows their names, because he makes a mistake of showing their names, and I pulled all their stats, and these guys' stats are worse than the last game.
Holy shoot. What the heck?
Yeah, guys, it's that bad. Look at these KD ratios. 0.88, 0.71, 0.51, 0.51. Look at the guy on the bottom. He has a 0.29 KD, 0.61. There's not a single person in this lobby right here where he drops a nuke that has a positive KD. And this Korean guy has a 3. Like, there's something going on here, guys. And look, he drops a nuke right here, and he shows the scoreboard. Find where he shows the scoreboard, and you could pause it and look at the names. You could rewatch his gameplay. These are the people in this lobby. These are 100% factual KDs. I got it from the Call of Duty app. You could put people's names in, and it shows you all their stats. And like, look right here, pause it right here. That's the same people. These are their stats. This is who he's dropping nukes against, guys. It's ridiculous. And it all leads back to the main point that he's somehow manipulating the game, guys. Because he has a 3 KD and all these other good stats, and he's getting put into lobbies with people who have 0.60s, 0.70s, 0.80s, 0.30s. The guy had a 0.29 KD ratio. You can multiply that guy's KD by like 10, and he still wouldn't have Koreans. I'm not sure if that's right. Actually, I think it is. That's pretty ridiculous, guys. So, I mean, there's obviously something funny going on here, and he hears us talking about him reverse boosting, or he's somehow manipulating the game. Because the matchmaking is working for everyone else. Like, I'll show you guys at the end of this video the type of people I play. I'll show you the stats of the people that I play every day, right? And you can just compare them to these stats I just showed you. The people I play are way better. And remember, me and his stats, they're pretty similar. So he should be playing some of the same people I play. But he's playing these people who literally might actually be disabled. Like, no funny stuff. These people might actually have real disabilities. And he's just pounding on them. And he continues to say that he doesn't cheat somehow, which he definitely does. It's like the matchmaking system doesn't work for him. Like, it's like they watch him and they just let him play these awful lobbies or something. There's something going on here, and like, he knows we talk about this, right? So he responded on Twitter. So this is what he said. So he pretty much he played a game against some decently level players. So he says, play levels, reverse booster. Do I agree with skill-based matchmaking? No. But if you're constantly getting slapped and you just attack others for reverse boosting, then just get good and stop complaining. And he says, anyways, take skill-based matchmaking out of the game. So pretty much he's saying that people accuse him of reverse boosting because they're bad. But like I just showed you guys, he's playing people that are bad. Like, he's playing people that are bad when he's good. So there's something going on here, because skill-based matchmaking puts you into lobbies with good players when you're good. He's good and he's playing bad people. There's something going on here. I mean, like, how many times do I have to say this, guys? And he proceeds to show that he dropped a nuke on the lobby of high-level players. So this is the people that he played. Alright, so in the tweet, these are the people he played. This is actually his recent video, and he dropped a nuke against these guys, and pretty much he's saying that he could play high-level people. But as you know, level doesn't equal skill. He dropped a nuke against these guys, right? And these are their stats. Once again, look at his KD and then look at all of theirs. It just doesn't add up. These guys are not great. They're not the worst, but they're not good. They're all, the average KD in this lobby is like a 1.0 pretty much. And he's just nuking them. And it makes sense because he's way better than them. No crap, you're gonna drop a nuke on people who you're way better than. That's just how it works. And, you know, I understand you're not going to throw them into lobbies with people who have 3 KDs, because there's not that many people. But these guys have negative KDs. You could triple their KDs and it would equal his. Like, it's not fair. And these are the people that he's playing against over and over again. And, man, he dropped a nuke before either team could hit 50 points in Hardpoint. I mean, that doesn't seem very competitive to me. 50 points in Hardpoint, and you're telling me this guy dropped a 30 gun streak against these high-level sweats, as he calls them? Something's up here. Either he knows these people and they're honestly letting him fry him, or he's cheating, man. Like, I don't know what else to say. There's something going on here, guys. It just doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense. And you see me get pooped on there. You see these people I'm playing against, they're just jumping around corners, and they're actually good players, which is fine. Well, it's not fine. I don't like playing good players in pubs. Like, I play public matches to destroy people, not to... I'm shooting bodies, not to get better in a way. I play pubs for fun, for enjoyment, and I play competitive to get better. But, you know, for me, pubs are competitive. Enjoy those body shots, baby. If that was Korean, I'd be doing that to him too. So I'm a hop into a game, right, guys? And I'm going to, the first game I get into, I'm going to pull all their names and get their stats and just show you guys the difference between the people I play and the people he plays. Alright guys, so I literally just did this. I hopped on the game, I started a match. The first match I find, I pulled all their stats. So these guys are all pretty decent levels. This is just my occasional normal day when I hop on to play. These are the type of people I play, and you're going to be able to see from the stats that the people I play are way better than the people he plays. Yet me and him, our stats are kind of similar. So I mean, you know, it doesn't make sense. Like I've been saying, all of this just, it doesn't add up, man, you know. So these are the people I'm playing against. Look, pretty good. 1.61 in this game is really good. With the skill base, 1.88, that guy's a beast. 1.98, that guy's a beast. And use the COD app, guys. All these stats, check out. Search all these guys. I made sure it was the right people. As you see, the name lines up. Man, these are 100% correct. They could change a little because if you search up these guys' names 3 days from when I'm recording this, obviously their stats would be a little different. The main idea is, look, the people I'm playing are way better than the people he is playing, and it's ridiculous, man, that he's playing these garbage people. So look, guys, I have nothing personal against Korean. I'm just joking around. I'm not joking around about him reverse boosting somehow, but the Jackie Chan stuff, if you saw it, I'm just playing around, man. But look, Korean, if there's any small chance you're watching this, just admit that you're reverse boosting or you're manipulating the game somehow. So hopefully maybe Infinity Ward would remove skill-based matchmaking. It'd be doing all of us a favor, man. And he's clear there's something going on, guys. Like I said, he's either one, manipulating the game somehow, like by reverse boosting or something, or he's literally the best player in the world and they can't find people on his level. So yeah, that's it. That's the video, guys. I think I've showed you guys enough proof that he's playing people that are just not close to him in skill level, so there's something fishy going on. And yeah, I showed you guys my lobbies as well. So thanks for watching the video. Make sure you guys drop a like if you enjoyed the video as well. And yeah, man, just thanks for watching. Hopefully I don't get too many dislikes on this, because I know a lot of people might disagree with me, but yo, I showed you guys factual, just numbers, stats that exist, the right people, and all of this. You could check it out for yourself. All this stuff is 100% correct, man. So yeah, I mean, I'm showing you guys the stuff, I'm showing you guys the facts. You guys make up your own mind. You guys can make up your own mind on what you think about this. So yeah, drop a like in the video, guys, and don't forget,
Still got the LEDs in the back, guys. The LEDs make a, oh my god.